Hey everyone, so I've added some new things to my Mercari page for anyone who's interested. From time to time I get asked about my Mercari, so I figured I'd just make a cute little intro to tell you all what I have going on. So I have makeup, of course, that's the main focus of my channel, but I do have some of the fragrances I've decluttered that I've tried about the last probably year and a half, and I'm going to plan on putting some more up there, so stay tuned for those. I have clothes. You all saw me declutter my closet this year, so I definitely want to make sure I added some of those for anyone who is interested. Don't want to fill the landfill when I can help fill someone else's closet. So that was my main focus behind doing that. I'll add some body care and some skincare in the future, so you can check out my Mercari when the video's over if you're interested.
What's up everyone, it's your girl Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna have a battle of the palettes. So we got a old school versus new school. So I got the Glamlite X Rick and Morty palette alongside the Beauty Moon Cosmetics Cosmology palette. This is probably one of my favorite palettes from them. I need to get my hands on that winter palette. I'm trying to hold off a little bit though and be good and not spend so much because I still have to buy a very expensive present for Adriangameover. But let's get into this video. So if you like videos like this, if you like new makeup releases, I film those every Friday or Saturday on my channel. If you like a good eyeshadow video, I've done I think like 3 why you don't need at this point in time, so you can go check those out. I've also done some holiday palettes though. So I did the Icy Nude from Ulta Beauty. I've also done the Ulta collection, and then I did the Adept Cosmetics Vivette palette. I do have a code with Adept if you're interested. It's Gelbeauty-87 and you can get a discount on whatever you buy from them. If you like a good fragrance video, I've done quite a few. I finally got my Jo Malone one done. I did the Kylie perfume that came out recently. I've done one on a brand called Ledda. I had looked at them for a while and I finally bought something. Then I did 2 on the latest Snif fragrances that came out. So that would be Naughty Nona and Honey Sweet. I do have a code with Snif as well. It's Grace 10. If you need to purchase anything, you can get a discount from them. But finally, if you like a good fashion video, I do fashion shorts at least twice a week. I have done quite a few fashion shorts over the last 6 months at least, so I have a nice playlist for anyone who's interested in that. But I've also done some longer form content for people who like my long form content. So I did one on TJ Maxx because I go there every Friday and give you all videos on what I find in TJ Maxx for the week. I've done one on a brand called Johansson that I found in Sydney, Australia. I actually got a package from them in the mail yesterday, so I'll have a future video coming with some stuff from them. And finally, I did one on Forever 21 for my fashion forward girlies who don't want like scorpions in their clothes and stuff, because I heard Temu has scorpions going around when you order clothes from them. So just go to Forever 21 and be safe, girl. I don't want nothing to happen to you. And they have some cute layering pieces to put on top of some of your more high-end pieces that you don't want to spend a lot of money to accessorize. So if you like content like that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Now on to this video. So we're gonna be having a good little discussion about Glamlite in this video because they're having some more scandals come up. I was thinking about just maybe doing a video dedicated to them, a more commentary style thing, so we'll have to wait and see. I don't know, but this is what it looks like on the inside. If you've never seen the Rick and Morty palette, I've heard a lot of people talking about this is one of their favorite rainbow palettes. I'm not gonna front, it's one of my favorite rainbow palettes too. It's just with the uniqueness of the tones as opposed to traditional rainbow tones, like these fun neon-y-ish colors or these fun powdery like white based colors is what makes it fun and unique to me. So that's why I personally liked it. So needless to say, I was super excited when I saw this one because a lot of people weren't feeling the Rick and Morty palette because of what one of the creators of Rick and Morty did. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the video I did this palette for, and this palette came out I think last year, so you can check that out. But this is what they look like side by side. Needless to say, I feel like you can easily get a look out of here that you get with this one. For people who don't like huge colorful palettes, I feel like the Beauty Moon Cosmetics palette would be perfect for you because it's like you could just put them side by side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Glamlite one off camera because it is the oldest, and then we'll use the Cosmology palette on camera because it's the newest one. And so I think I'll talk to you all a little bit about like updates on Glamlite and things I've been hearing about them, and then in my long form video I will have dedicated to them. I will show you all some alternatives to some of my favorite palettes from them that I've talked about in the past and some stuff like that. So get excited for that because I think it's gonna be like my first commentary-esque type video for beauty brands, since you know I do review beauty brands. Let me zoom in real quick and cute. Like I'm gonna go off camera and get my life in order. If you're curious what blush I have on, I mixed the House Labs blush with the bright pink blush from Kosas in their little 3-piece travel set or holiday set. So that's what's going on my blush. And my lips are NARS. I forgot the name of the shade. It's like a nice orange shade, and I just put a lip oil on top But I'm gonna go off camera and talk to you a little bit later and come back with a look from this palette. And I'll have swatches going, you know, Glamlite, Beauty, Moon, Glamlite, Beauty, Moon, so on and so forth. Oh, if you like my bracelet, it is my zodiac sign. If you did not know, your girl is a Scorpio. So I got this from Beaute Bar online for like 10 bucks. So if anyone's interested, I'll try to remember to link it down below. I love their jewelry. If you've watched my fashion shorts, then you know I always have on Beaute Bar jewelry. I don't play about my Beaute Bar jewelry. So while they're having great holiday sales with lots of things you can personalize, make sure you head on over there and hook it up, because they have like those name necklaces that everybody's been wearing. They're really popular right now for like 20 bucks. And I think I got a bracelet for like 20 bucks or something like that, because they're having 50% off their sale. So make sure you check on all that out, and I'll be right back. Okay, also, here's the eye that I came up with the Beauty Moon palette. And here are the shades I chose. So we have Beauty Moon, Glamlite, Beauty Moon, Glamlite, Beauty Moon, Glamlite, Beauty Moon, and Glamlite. So, oh, sorry. And then the shimmer shades are Beauty Moon, Glamlite, and Beauty Moon, Glamlite. So we're working with on the eye. We're gonna recreate now with the Glamlite eye. So I'm gonna take these two shades right here. Then we have this pink and purple right here. Then we took this shimmer right here and this shimmer right here. Or those are the ones we're gonna take in order to recreate the eye looks and see how similar they are. So let's get into it. Now remember, since this is such a huge palette, when they have huge palettes like this, they usually don't put names on them, just like the Scooby-Doo thing, they had numbers. I don't think this one even had numbers though. So, starting off with this shade. And I feel like this one gives more like an orange peachy twinge as opposed to like the pink I feel like the one from Beauty Moon gives. That is the best Beauty Moon palette I've tried though, and I'm hoping that the formula of the newer one is like improved, like the new holiday one they came out with, because I definitely would pick it up. It's really a nice color story. I feel like it's better than the one from ColourPop, you know, the Snow White, not the Snow White, the Frosted Snowman one they came out with. I feel like it's better than that, but it gives like a similar vibe, so I definitely would pick it up for that reason. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, y'all, so that's the eye that I started off with. Now I'm going with the green shade, because I did the green first and then I did the pink. So put it like literally halfway, so it'll stop like about right here. I feel like I'll dot it right there and then just go backwards this way. But I'm sure it'll oxidize just like the other one did. That's the only thing that sucks about these colors. I feel like they like oxidize and don't really stay true to color. That's a little disappointing. Although this one did start off as a darker green, as you saw in my hand, so hopefully this one doesn't oxidize as much as that one. That's kind of what I liked about this shade. It was like a nice bright green. So that's what she's looking like so far. Nice and bright and green. I'm loving it. Now let's go into the dark pink and put that toward the back of the eye. And then move on to purple. So I feel like this one is more pigmented than the one from Beauty Moon. When it comes to not having to pick up as much product, theirs is a little bit thinner. This form is a little bit thicker. So I feel like that's why it's been easier for me to pack on, and I didn't have to dip in a few times, because off camera I did have to dip into the Beauty Moon one a few times. So, but I just wanted to show you all that you can make a similar look with this palette that you can make with the Glamlite one, if you were a person who didn't like the allegations against the person that works for Rick and Morty, the SA and the DP allegations. Or if you're just not feeling Glamlite not holding up their responsibilities like they claim they were, because they got some new drama going on now, and I'm just like, look y'all, I'm so tired of y'all. So now they're accused of not filling up lip gloss containers properly. Shout out to Nina, she's the one who sent me the information about that. So I'm just like, okay, so y'all can't fill up the lip gloss fully. Then the girl that called them out for it, they blocked her and they didn't want to refund her money. But once the thing started going off with TikTok, I'm gonna take the purple shade now, then they like refunded her money. I don't know if they unblocked her or what, but they did refund her money, and I'm just like, okay. But then of course, like once one person says it, then everybody else, the beauty people that bought the stuff, is starting to like look at it, or there's the content creator or influencer, they like, well, one of mine is like that since hers is like that. So now it was a whole bunch of videos I saw. I watched at least 3. I'm sure there were more than 3, but I watched 3, and like the lip gloss was like damn near empty, and I was just like, ooh. So other people say they just got refunds automatically. Some girl said she didn't get fully refunded for what happened, but I was just like, y'all, I don't have time. I'm like, I don't have time for that. Then they're doing this giveaway. I guess they call this trying to distract from the whole lip gloss situation with the giveaway. But it's like, you still ain't paid the black creator. So I give a damn about this giveaway. It's just like you keep piling more problems on top of more problems and not fixing any problems. And thinking the giveaway is supposed to make me forget about the problems. It didn't make me forget about the problems. The problems are still there. Just so we're clear. You thinking you're going to throw a giveaway at the problem, it's not going to make the problem go away. Like they did the same thing around the time that they had the issue with the what was it, the this Rick and Morty palette of the DV and SA allegations against one of them. Let's swear to God. Magically did a PR search for that, and I think they did a magical PR search for what do you call it? We're gonna take this shade right here at the top now, put that on the lid, but then they magically did a PR search when it came to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air collection, because you know they had the issue with the creator and the Bel-Air collection. So it's like y'all can always do these magical things that think it's supposed to distract us, and you know people aren't gonna talk badly about the brand because they hoping to win a spot on the list, or they hoping to do whatever. So it's like they just gonna be quiet about it, and then you hoping it goes away. That doesn't make it go away, and it doesn't make people forget, and it doesn't help that you left the video up on TikTok letting everybody know that you said this but have not produced any of the evidence or done any things you claim you're going to do. So it's like, if you was really trying to disguise it, you didn't do a very good job, because everybody can still go back to your video just and see what you said and see that no action has actually been made. Now again, I don't watch TikTok, that's why I always tell y'all, like, you can go and check on TikTok and see if it's actually been done there. It's just I haven't seen anyone doing any promo for Glamlite on Instagram or any other platforms where they sent the stuff over to women of color for them to review. I'd love to see Tatiana and Niece do that, because I feel like she consistently talks about the brand a lot the way I used to, and like I would love to see her be rewarded for having spent a lot of her money and be able to do a collab with them or a sponsored, you know, post or whatever. But it's like, you just trying to throw giveaways so people be quiet and talk nicely, and then hoping it'll just disappear out of people's mind. It ain't disappeared out of my mind. I'm sorry, it's not happening. So let's put this inner corner shade in. Okay, so the inner corner shades aren't matching exactly like I was hoping they would. This one pulls a little bit more green and has that iridescent shift to it, whereas this one I feel like has a little bit more of a base, like a white base, in addition to the iridescent tone to it. And this pulls a little bit more pink now that's on the lid. So I'm thinking about putting the one we just put in the inner corner on top to see if it'll help with like the tone of the base. So let's see, because I feel like adding this will get, yeah, so adding this gets a little bit more of the blue. It's still more blue on this side than it is on this side, but at least we'll see some blue in here, because right now I feel like it just gives a lot of like pink. But I'm like, yeah, how y'all feeling about Glamlite? Because I feel like every time I look up now, somebody's saying they got some problem with them. Just like with Patrick Tom, like, what's going on? Everybody else got a problem. But it's like, I feel like they're handling these problems poorly, and like in the long run, you might lose customers, you might not, but it's like, you know, making all these promises make you look like unreliable and very deceptive brands. And with all the brands that are in the world and everybody always opening up a new brand, you should probably try to keep the integrity of yours afloat as best you can. Especially since the community that you disrespected is 1.1 trillion part of the economy market as far as purchasing. Like, you should think about that when you don't want to keep your promises to them. But Susan said they just won't buy eyeshadow from other people. Just a thought, just a thought. Anyway, let me back you on up now. We can talk about these eye looks. So I like both the eye looks. I feel like if you're in the UK, it would probably be best for you to just go ahead and buy like Beauty Moon, because I know they are a European brand if I remember correctly. So I feel like it would be best for you to buy this one, because you won't have to pay a whole bunch of fees and customs and wait a million years to get the palette. If you're in America and you're interested in it, then I guess like this one be fine for you, as long as you don't have a problem with the DV and SA allegations that one of the creators of Rick and Morty had. Now they said he didn't get paid out of this, and they already dropped him prior to this coming out, so you don't have to worry about him getting any money off it if that's what your concern is. But I think this is currently sold out if I remember correctly. Last time I checked it was. So you wouldn't be able to purchase this one anyway. As far as the quality goes, I do feel like the pigmentation on this one is a little bit better than the cosmetology palette. I hope I'm saying it right. Cosmology palette. Yeah, I think the quality of this one is just a little bit better than the Cosmology palette, but this is the best palette I've tried from them as far as formula goes. I think it's an excellent formula, and I think it's an excellent palette. So it all depends on who you want to support and what brand you want to stand behind based upon the ethics and everything that's going on with them. So that's up to you. I like each eye for different reasons. Like this one, I like the more bright effect to it, and the fact that the green and the peachy shade is lighter, so I like the way it looks there, but I like this one because I like the way the metallic looks on the lid and the fact that it has that iridescent nice blue purple shift and sparkle, because y'all know I love a blue purple moment. So I like each one of them for different reasons. I don't necessarily have one I like more than the other one when it comes to this video though, so like I guess it's just a tie for me. But comment down below and tell me which one you prefer. Do you like Beauty Moon or do you like Glamlite? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. The membership is down below if you are interested. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.
The fun doesn't have to stop here. Let's be friends over on Instagram to check out the latest fashion, fragrance, and palette comparisons, along with little glimpses into my life. My Instagram is the place to see it. I hope to see you over there. I hope you have a great day, and I can't wait to be friends over on Instagram.